Okay, welcome back, everybody. It is, I believe it's Saturday? I think it's Saturday. Yeah, it's Saturday. Anyways, welcome back. Today, like I said, we're gonna be doing something different. Half of this video is gonna be a vlog. It's gonna be a three-part video. One half is gonna be a vlog. Other half is gonna be talking about Invincible, because I want to do a segment where we talk about which is better, like the comic or the TV show. So I'm gonna be giving you my personal opinions and thoughts with facts and everything. We're gonna separate it in three different categories, which we will get to that. And also, we're going to be reading the next two issues of Absolute Batman. So I cannot wait to do that. But this all won't be done today. Today's a very busy day for me, so I'm just recording the vlogging part. And tomorrow, I'm going to continue the video with the Absolute Batman and then the video of Invincible. So we're gonna put it all together. So it's gonna be a 2-day project, but I'm excited. Today we're gonna head to the comic book store. It's gonna be very fun. Gotta pick up some issues, and we're gonna see how things look. And Wednesday, Absolute Batman issue 18 is coming out. I'm very excited for that. But for now, let's do the fit check. Obviously, fit check. With our fit check, we have a Fast and Furious t-shirt, some baggy pants, little beanie, you know what I'm saying? We don't have any shoes on right now, but you know, I want to put on my forces, but the thing is that my crease protectors are broken, my forces, so like they just scrape against your foot and it hurts so bad. But it's either that or my Dunks, maybe my Crocs, maybe. I love my Crocs. Should we go Crocs? Let's go Crocs. All right, welcome back, y'all. We're in the car, heading to go pick up the girlfriend. That's gonna be fun. You know, a little car rant. Let's talk about some things. First thing, Trump posted a tweet today. I believe it said Iran is gonna get bombed. So that's not gonna be good. I think he said like Iran's gonna hurt, something like that. That is definitely not good. You never want to see anything like that. You know, the people down there are struggling as it is. So, you know, see something like that is very heartbreaking stuff. And you never want to see anybody in that kind of position, no matter what it is. And yeah, that's gonna suck. And you know, World War III might be creeping up. Hopefully not. I would never pray on that, but we'll see how things go, and just hopefully nothing bad happens. Yeah, work has been fine too. MegaCon coming up. I still cannot wait for that. Brandon Fraser got announced, and he was a big childhood inspiration for me, especially with me wanting to be an actor. That's something, if y'all don't know, that's kind of my dream. YouTube is just a hobby. My dream is more so actor. And Brandon Fraser was a big guy, like Looney Tunes, back in action, George of the Jungle, The Mummy, etc., etc. He was very cool, and he got announced. And every time I think MegaCon is done announcing people, they just keep announcing more and more people, and it's just very cool. And I am so excited to see who they keep announcing. And comics we're on the look for today at Doom Patrol. Because if you don't know, Brandon Fraser was actually Robot Man in Doom Patrol, the live action. So one of my goals today is to pick up a Doom Patrol comic, specifically with Robot Man on it. I feel like that would be a cool signing. I don't know if he's done many comic signings. I don't really know what else I would have him sign, but I definitely, that's something I want to pick up. I might have the DVD for Looney Tunes Back in Action, but you know, there's no telling, and I don't know if that's something I would want him to sign. But we'll see. Invincible, I need to pick up some single issues. I have the compendium, the first one. I want to buy the second one, not today though. Kind of tight on money. Doing this today wasn't even part of the plan, because I really decided I don't have much money. So the plan was more so save all my money for Wednesday, but you know, some things popped up, and I was like, you know what, we can buy at least a few comics today. And Wednesday isn't a big drop anyways. Wednesday, the only issue I'm really going to buy is Absolute Batman 18. And maybe one Teen Titans one. And then we're just going to read some comics for the rest of the video. And we're going to see how that goes. And like I said, this video is going to be a 3-parter. We're going to be talking about Invincible. and reading, and then doing a small little vlog. So it's gonna be a nice little video for y'all. And yeah, man, that's pretty much it. You know, that's the car rant for today. Not much going on. Really excited for today though. Just hanging out with the girl, and we're gonna see how everything goes. Feeling good today. Work, honestly, I know I can't really be complaining because people work way worse, but this is my first at my job. I'm working 6 days in a row. It's my first time ever in my career working 6 days in a row. I know I can't be talking much, like that's a big thing. Some people work way much more. But for me, it's a little different. Today, I'm entering my 3rd day of work, and yeah, we're gonna see how that goes. Anyways, that's enough for the car wrap. I'll see you at our local comic shop, and we're heading to Tampa's too. So I'll see y'all there. And much love, and yeah, we'll see how things go. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Got people just, I don't know what today is, but bro, locked in. Yeah, that's a nice one. Possibly. Probably will. I want to check for that. See if they have invincible control. That's nice. Oh, look at that one.
That's cute.
It said 15.
Oh.
Not all of them are 5. They have some nice Star Wars in one though. Nice. Do have a Doom Patrol one. Damn, what the hell? Shit expensive as hell. They like 10 and up pretty much. Doesn't look like any of them are the ones I'm looking for. It's the older Doom Patrol though. Much older. Alright, not gonna lie, I totally forgot to record. Like totally. We're at Starbucks now. Pretty nice. We're at Starbucks. Do you wanna like be in the camera now? If you don't, then I won't. You don't mind? Oh, that's the girl.
Hi guys.
So we're at Starbucks now, and right after we're gonna be heading to the comic book shop in Tampa. It'll be her first time there, so it'll be nice to see her reaction to that, because I know I was certainly stunned. It is hot as fuck in this car. Can we please go inside?
Yeah.
All right, let's go see what's in the menu. What we get?
The iced ube latte with oat milk. So good.
Mine's better. Caramel macchiato. You wouldn't know nothing about a caramel macchiato.
I used to get that all the time.
What, back in the 1980s?
No. That was like my first order at Starbucks. Actually,
All right, we're here. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Ready for the first reaction to it?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You better sell. You better sell for the camera.
Alright, I gotcha.
Joking.
I gotcha.
All right, let's go in. All right, let's see.
My friend got this one.
Oh yeah, they have that at Books A Million.
They got fuckers.
They have a lot of things here.
Fuckers.
All right, we just finished up in there. Very nice, very nice. What was your rating of the store?
It was good. Like out of 10?
Yeah.
It was a 10.
10?
Mhm.
Clock it.
Clock it.
Now we're about to head to Barnes & Noble for her. Not really my setting. I don't know why, but it'll still be cool to look through. Last time I was at this Barnes & Noble, I spent like almost $100 because that's where I bought the first compendium for Invincible.
I know, I remember.
So unfortunately, I'm not spending that much money. I think I got like 20 bucks in my bank. Yeah. So it's gonna be fun. Get a lot of this guy. Anyways, we'll see y'all there. Bye. All right, we've arrived at Barnes and Nobles, and apparently Trader Joe's, and what was the other one?
Michael's Craft Store.
Yeah, so I guess that's like every girl's dream, I guess. But yeah, we're here.
Only had a Starbucks though. We probably have one inside the Barnes and Nobles.
Maybe. We're about to see. Anyway, let's go in the Barnes and Noble, see what's up in there.
I have this one. I'm reading this one right now. This one.
Over here. Hold on. Best anime of all time. I don't care what anyone says. No way. I like these Legos. Not my bad. Kind of nice. Kind of peak. Kind of peak. But this is such a Florida man book too. Like, I think that's so lore accurate. Let's see. Which books?
Red Rising and Invisible Life out of it. They have it on Kindle Limited. I have it, but I think I want the physical copy.
You get that one.
I want them both.
I don't know. And just like that, we're back home. Got our dog. Yeah, it's a pretty good day, honestly. I don't know how I'm gonna do that Invincible video. I'm trying to think about it. I don't even know if I can ramble on for 10 minutes about which is better, but we're gonna try. I don't know. Honestly, based on reading, I think I like them both. It's so I think the TV show is better. It has better elements. That's just like personally. Of course, she started pulling me. Yeah, I think honestly the TV show is better. I might just not do another video tomorrow. I think this was a pretty good day, like a vlog with the girlfriend. But we'll see. I want to get away from vlog content, try to do some other things, but I don't know. We'll see. I'll still do the Invincible one. Anyways, I'll see you upstairs for the haul. Okay, we're back in the room, and now it's time for a haul. See what we got here today. Starting off with, got this from Yancey's. We got Absolute Batman issue 12, which is, I do already have it, but I needed like a single issue because when I go to MegaCon, which is, once again, I'll be vlogging that, I wanted like a really cool issue to get signed, so I think that can't be better. Let me turn on my light, actually. There we go. I usually have my blinds open, but yeah, I think that'd be a really cool issue to get Scott Snyder to sign, so we got that. We picked up issue 5 of Battle Beast, which is another comic series I want to read, even though I have like 6 series I still have to read, but I'm saving for the channel. Issue 5, once again, just thought it'd be a cool sign. Since I got it, I might as well start collecting that. Then we got Doom Patrol, issue 59. Honestly, I don't think I would ever collect Doom Patrol. It's not really my thing, but because of Brendan Fraser being at MegaCon, him voicing Robot Man in Teen Titans and Doom Patrol, the TV series, the live action, I thought this would be a really cool one to have him sign. I was really hoping they would have like a one where it's just him, just Robot Man on the front cover, so I got really lucky. And then of course Miss Marvel. Right there, Miss Marvel, issue 5, I believe, no, 4. Said I was gonna start collecting some Miss Marvel, so of course we have that. That is one store. Now, the second. This one from Six Strings. We only picked up 2 issues from there because it wasn't much I wanted. We do have Titans issue number 25 right here. Dark Reflections. I'm not quite sure what this one is about, but it's always cool. It looks cool. So of course, always got to pick up 1 Teen Titans every haul. And then we got Absolute Wonder Woman issue 5, which is now, with that, I have the first 5 issues, which is, again, I'll be reading on the channel eventually. And that is it for the haul. And this video will probably continue tomorrow. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't really have time today, so I'll see y'all tomorrow and we'll continue it and make it longer. Alright, welcome back everybody. It is now Sunday. Like I said, we were gonna continue on to the next day because yesterday I was pretty busy. I didn't have time to edit or finish the video, but we're here today. And now we're ready for the second part of the video. Now, because this video is already going to be a little bit long, I don't plan on making this Invincible segment really big. If it was a video on itself like I was originally planning to do, this would have been like a 10-15 minute conversation. But I'm going to just literally boil it down to maybe like 5 minutes, 6 minutes. So, and for the 3 points, I'm taking it down to 2. So now we have 2 points. And I'll give you my opinion. So, which is better? The comic or the TV show of Invincible? That's the question, right? And you gotta look at a lot of different factors. The ones that I like to go by right now, at least, is story and characters, okay? So let's start with the characters, because that all ties into the story. When you think of Invincible, obviously think of Mark, and let's talk about his character. To be honest, it's pretty freaking similar. Like, I think it's more the side characters that have the bigger changes. But for Mark, he doesn't really change that much. He's kind of the same kid, happy to get his powers, helping out. There's really not much to Mark, honestly. If you read it, there's a few parts where like maybe Wonder Dog, you know, he meets him, his reaction's a little bit different. And with his family, the approaches he takes, it's like that's a little bit different, but to be honest, he's still like the same old kid. I said there's many of the side characters like William, and I love diversity. That is a big thing that I think the TV show has up on the comic. For instance, William is gay in the TV show. He is straight in the comic, which I thought was interesting that I never knew. When I started reading it, William is dating Eve. For like Adam Eve, he's dating Eve for a time. But in the TV show, he's trying to help Mark get Eve's number. So it's like, that was a little bit of a shock to me, to be honest, to see that. And it was pretty freaking cool. I really enjoyed it. There's other things like, what's her name? Oh man, I'm really blanking on the name, sorry. My leg started bleeding. I got cut, I guess. Names like what is the girl? Oh, I hate when this happens, man. I'm probably gonna cut this part. Now we'll leave it in. It's funny. Amber. So in the TV show, Amber is black. It's no really mistake. In the comic, she's probably one of the whitest people in the comic, which I thought was pretty funny, but that's like the diversity I was talking about in the characters. Right, so it's not just only the characters, but you gotta think like the way they act. Because of that diversity, it leads to different themes, different conversations, like with William being gay. In the comic, it leads to different conversations and Eve being annoyed with him. And then even like in personality wise, in Amber, she's more of the strong independent woman, doesn't really need Mark. In the comic, they made her like she needs Mark, like she loves Mark, she wants to love Mark. That is what the comic is pretty much perceiving her as, kind of like that hopeless girl that kind of knows, you know. And like when Mark tells her that he's invincible, In the TV show, Amber's like, well, I already know. In the comic, she's like, my boyfriend's a superhero, you know? Like, that's cool. And she's loving it. So that was two different reactions. Brutality wise of the show, obviously I think the TV show is a little bit more brutal so far. I do know that the comic does get pretty graphic, but I haven't reached that point yet. But for now, I'd say the TV show has it up on brutality. And now you got to think of story wise. The comic has stories that the TV show doesn't have. The TV show got stories the comic don't have. For instance, in the new season coming up, there's supposed to be like a not Damien Darkblood. Is that his name? The devil guy? He has a storyline that wasn't in the comic. In the comic, there's a whole segment where there's like this bombing at the school. That wasn't in the TV show. But like one of Mark's teachers ended up becoming a bomber. And you know, I thought that was pretty cool to see. And so story-wise, they definitely changed up some elements, some different points leading to certain things. Even with the, like, when Omni-Man killed the fish guy, and, like, his people were like, you know, now the son has to marry the queen. In the TV show, yeah, he doesn't marry her. They find a loophole, they do something, and he gets out. In the comic, he, like, pairs up with, like, one of the servants that's loved her. And they have this crazy segment where it's like, once you defeat this monster, you gotta like do stuff with the queen in front of everybody. That was kind of crazy. And him and this guy set it up to where the servant's gonna be like the hero and the winner, and then they end up doing stuff with the queen. Not Mark, the servant, like in front of it was a whole thing. It was a whole thing. But I think it really just depends on which one you think. Now, I'm gonna say, in my personal opinion, I think the TV show is better just because of the diversity concept. I love that they did different things with different characters. I do think the comic is really, really good, and you should definitely read it. I think you should definitely read it. But from my perspective, I want to say the TV show is definitely better in terms of giving each character more backstory and more diversity, more things added. So I think that. Alright, now we're going into the third part of this video, which is we're reading the next 2 issues of Absolute Batman, which is issue number 9 and issue number 10. So let's pull them out. Got our little stuff here. Picked up a lot of comics, as you've seen, you know, from like when we first started, all we had was like maybe up to here, and now look, the comic collection is finally coming together. Anyways, get this. Oh yeah, we did pick up number 12. Try to get that for like a nice little Scott Snyder autograph, but let's go to here. Boom. Okay, without further ado, we're going to get into this and talk about it. So let's pull out, this is it, issue 9 we should be on. Where we left off was Bruce had told everyone who he was, and one of his friends got kidnapped, drugged, and they were like, he's gonna be like the perfect specimen. So kind of excited to see what kind of happens there, you know, what happened to his friend. So let's see. We are right here. Number 9, Absolute Bane. I'm excited. Let's read the next 2 issues. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That right there is really cool. That is fire. I'm not gonna lie to you. Issue 9 was insane. So we find out, Bruce with some interrogating, we find out his friend was taken to Arkham. Why? They don't know. but they find out Arkham has like an underground like entry point, so that's where Bruce goes through. He goes through there, and it's like this facility, and he has no idea like why it's there. Like it's a facility. See right there, facility. We also find out a little bit more about Bane, and he meets Bane down in the facility, but Bane is like this, you know, Bane is like this strong, bulky guy, which he is in the comic, but he knows like freaking jujitsu and shit. Like this Bane in this comic knows martial arts. Like he's hitting Batman's pressure points. He's highly intelligent. The Bane that we know of is not like this in the slightest. He's more brain than brawn. This Bane is brain and brawn. So that is very, very insane. They have like a short fight segment, and Bane just says, "Let's get you prepped for surgery." Either meaning he's gonna beat the hell out of him, or he is going to try and keep him there to do tests on him and stuff. We also get this segment earlier where Bane meets with these politicians. He kills one of the politicians, tells the other one, "You're gonna make this certain speech." We'll see how that ties in, but this is mainly an introduction to Bane and them finding out where his friend went, and Batman and his friends that he told that he was Batman, scheming a plan to try and save him. And the chapter ends with him literally about to get into a big fight with Bane. We're about to enter chapter 10, so let's get right into that, and then we'll be done through 10 chapters, and only 8 more to go because 18 drops this Wednesday, so let's go. Okay, that was a pretty good issue. We find out a little bit more. So the fight doesn't really happen. Pretty much Bane just clobbers Bruce. I mean, there's really nothing he can do. Bruce gets stuck in Arkham for almost 3 months. I think it is 3 months he's stuck in Arkham, and they do surgeries on him, tests on him, and he keeps trying to escape, but every time he tries to escape, Bane just beats the crap out of him and throws him back in the cage. And this doctor is doing a log of everything that he's doing. But that's pretty much what's mainly just happening in issue 11. Is just he's getting the shit beaten out of him. He doesn't have any more hair because all this surgery and stuff. He has like green veins now. Bruce looks awful. Beard grew out. Just everything. He's getting absolutely destroyed. And Bane apprehends him on the 96th day, and he like punches him through like a window. That window happens to be Killer Croc's cell, which is his friend Waylon. His friend that got taken, they turned him into Killer Croc. It says he's mutant 523, I think. So they turn his best friend into Killer Croc. And then he like punches the shit out of Bane and kills like these 2 doctors, and then he approaches Batman. And then Bruce says, "Hey, like, you know, do you remember me? Waylon is me." And it appears he does remember him because Batman ends up riding Killer Croc, and that is just a really, really cool picture right there with him riding him. It is so sad to see what happened to his best friend, or one of his best friends, that he got turned into that, but it is amazing that he still remembers him, and it just looks absolutely insane. And then that is issues 9 and 10. Next video on Wednesday, we'll probably read the next 3, but we'll see. But that is it for that, and that is the 3rd part of the video. We are done. All right, if you liked the vlog, the little talk, and then the comic reading, let me know in the comments. Make sure to like and subscribe as always. I had a lot of fun sharing my day with you. It is still bright and early, so this video should be up today on Sunday. I'm gonna start editing literally the second I put down my phone. I had a lot of fun. Let me know if there's anything you want me to do, and that's pretty much it, man. Just thank you so much. Stay blessed, and I love you. Peace.